He was not born from mythology, nor granted powered by fate. Iron Man was engineered by human hands, shaped by conflict, and powered by redemption. But long before he became a cinematic icon, he began as an idea that almost no one believed would work. In 1962, at the height of Cold War tensions, Marvel's creative leader Stan Lee set out to challenge everything. He wanted to create a superhero that readers wouldn't naturally root for. Someone arrogant, someone flawed, a man whose fortune was built on war. That man was Tony Stark. Stan Lee crafted the concept. His brother, Larry Lieber, wrote the original script. Artist Stone Heck brought Stark to life on the page. And Jack Kirby, the visionary behind so many Marvel designs, created Iron Man's first suit, bulky, gray, and ominous. Tony Stark made his first appearance in Tales of Suspense, issue number 39, published in March 1963. In that story, Stark is wounded in Vietnam and captured by enemy forces. Faced with death, he is ordered to build a weapon. Instead, he builds something unexpected, an armored suit to save his life. Iron Man is born, not in glory, but in desperation. That first armor was heavy and crude, reflecting the urgency of his situation. But over time, the design evolved first to a golden shell, then into the now iconic red and gold. The suit wasn't just a tool for survival. It became a symbol of transformation. Iron Man was unlike other heroes of his time. He was rich, confident, and technological. But he was also deeply human, driven by guilt, vulnerable to failure, and constantly forced to reconcile his past with his responsibility. Tony Stark's character was loosely inspired by real-life industrialist Howard Hughes, an eccentric genius, inventor, and recluse. Like Hughes, Stark represented the tension between innovation and madness, between public image and private struggle. For decades, Iron Man remained a beloved figure in comics, but not necessarily a mainstream icon. That changed in the early 2000s when Marvel Studios made the bold decision to produce its own films. Without access to Spider-Man or the X-Men, they chose to start their cinematic universe with Iron Man, a character many considered a financial risk. And then came the most critical question: who would play Tony Stark? Tom Cruise had been considered in the 1990s. Sam Rockwell auditioned. Even Timothy Olyphant screen-tested. But none of them captured the full complexity of the character. Director Jon Favreau saw something in Robert Downey Jr., an actor whose real-life struggles mirrored Stark's internal conflict. Downey had faced public scandal, addiction, and exile from Hollywood, but he had also rebuilt himself just as Tony Stark had. Despite resistance from studios, Favreau insisted, and when Downey stepped into the role, everything changed. Iron Man, released in 2008, was more than a superhero film. It was the foundation of what would become the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Downey's portrayal was sharp, emotionally layered, and completely unforgettable. With one line, "I am Iron Man," he redefined what a modern superhero could be. From a war-torn origin in a 1963 comic, to a billion-dollar franchise led by one of Hollywood's most compelling actors, Iron Man's journey is a story of reinvention. He was not created to be perfect. He was created to be human, and that's what made him powerful. From sketchbook to screen, from armor to arc reactor, Iron Man became more than a character. He became a legacy.